What's going on, friends? Chapter 2 of Harley-Davidson's New Year model release is out, and to be honest with you, the only thing I can say about it is that it is a complete wash. Is it kind of what we were expecting? Absolutely. But one thing to consider is that all the things that came out for 2026 from Harley-Davidson, this stuff was already on the book, set in stone, ready to go. So the new CEO didn't have anything to do with it. But we're going to have to see maybe what comes out a little later this year, and I'm already looking forward towards next year to see what he's going to do. Now, I'll admit the new 2026 models that came out, they are good looking, they are nice. It is definitely what Harley-Davidson needed, but what Harley-Davidson didn't need was the price of these motorcycles. They're still extraordinarily high, and they're even worse than they've ever been. Now, before I show you what all they've done this year, guys, I just want to preface that a lot of this is exactly what was wrong with Joch and Zeit's plan. The whole build less, sell them for more, and profit more, and sell at a lower volume. And that is exactly what got Harley-Davidson into the position that they are in now. And after seeing these bikes, guys, I'm here to tell you, they're definitely going to have to do a complete 180 reverse course away from this. Guys, please don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now guys, for 2026, I would definitely say some welcome additions back to Harley-Davidson are going to be the Street Glide and the Road Glide, but they're in limited trim this time, and you do have an option between the Street Glide version and the Road Glide version, and the best part is they are the exact same price. Now, I'm not too thrilled about the starting price on these just in billiard gray. Well, for $32,999 in gray, I guess if you got some deep pockets, that's not a bad deal. Then you want black, it's going to be $600. A solid color option is going to run you about $1,200 additional. And if you want to pop for some two-tone, you got about an extra $2,000. Now, keep in mind, that is everything before all your taxes. That is before your dealer fees and anything else you're going to encounter. So you better bring the checkbook, a credit card, and be ready to put your house up for mortgage. But don't worry, it gets worse, because as I mentioned, a lot of this planning and everything for this model year was already on the books. And in my mind, this is legacy planning from the old regime. So don't shoot the messenger here, and I wouldn't get mad at the new CEO just yet. So guys, I don't know how you feel about trikes, but you're definitely gonna make your blood boil when we look at some of these prices when it comes to the CVO options that they brought out this year. I love CVOs. I think they're great bikes. They're stupidly expensive. They are very limited edition. Joch and Zeit, you could really tell he really loved the CVO models, because that was the absolute flagship of focus on the rich people and screw out everybody else. Because when it comes to the CVO, they were limited edition. Harley-Davidson throws everything at them, and you're expected to pay out the ass price for it. And those are the customers that Joch and Zeit's wanted, but Artie Stars definitely knows this isn't going to support Harley-Davidson. So let's take a look at some of these CVOs. So guys, just a CVO Street Glide, no options, because there are no other options. The CVO Street Glide this year in chrome only is $55,000. No, I didn't stutter. It really is $55,000. Now, what's curious to me is if you want the CVO Street Glide Limited, it comes in at $52,000, even though it's kind of an upfit version of the CVO Street Glide, $52,000, but it's in chrome. But if you want to add the black trim to this bike, plus the color option, you're looking at an extra $4,500, which is going to bring the total of this bike to $56,500. Now, of course, this year we have the ST models back, and I'm really sad that they took the ST models and made those exclusive to the CVO line. Once again, we have the Street Glide and the Road Glide back again this year in the CVO STs for about $45,000. Now, no way in hell am I paying $45,000 for a CVO ST. I do like the 121 engine. I do like the performance that they offer in those motorcycles for being a big, heavy bagger. Maybe one day I'll get lucky and I'll be able to find a used one out there for a fraction of the price. That's my hope anyhow. Well guys, if you like trikes, the good news is that they've got some CVO trikes. Now, the bad news is that even just the non-CVO version of the trikes, they are pretty stupid expensive, especially when it comes to the redesigned Road Glide 3. I think it looks great, but the starting price on it is absolutely ridiculous. You're looking in the base color for a Road Glide 3, $36,800. $700 for black, $1050 for the orange color option, and then if you want one of the other colors, you're gonna have to tack on an additional $1350, which pretty much means that you're gonna end up close to $40,000 after tag, tax, title, insurance, dealer fees, all that, just for a Road Glide 3 trike. But I guess the good news is that this one does have the 117 engine in it, which I will say that the 114 was a blessing when it came to the trikes, and the 117 was even better. Yeah, now, I don't know if you guys want to know about the CVO versions of these trikes. Now, there is the Street Glide 3 Limited. Now, this isn't even a CVO version. This is the Street Glide 3 Limited. This is the long-haul, fully loaded out trike for going the distance. And I hope your bank account can go the distance, because just the base color on this thing is $39,100. Then if you want to add the top color option, you're looking at another $4 grand on top of that. So on this sucker, you're probably getting out closer to $50,000 once it's all said and done. And that doesn't even include if you add any accessories or do any additional factory motor work to it through Screamin Eagle or whatever you choose to do. Oh, okay guys, now it's time for the big one. This one, I'm mind blown at this one. I love the idea of a CVO trike, but the price is absolutely insane. The CVO Street Glide 3 is an absolute masterpiece, but depending on how much you want to pay for a masterpiece, you're looking at $54,999 with black trim option. Now, if you want to go for the top level color on that CVO, you can add another $4,500. And guys, that brings the price to $59,500. Literally, $59,500. And then think about it. You've got tax, you've got title, you got license, you got insurance, and then you've got whatever else you want to do to it, plus the dealer fees. You're looking well north of $60,000 for a CVO Street Glide Limited. That is just mind-blowing to me. You can literally go out and buy a fully loaded four-wheel drive half-ton pickup in that price range for just a little bit more money. So definitely all of this was legacy planning from the regime. This right here is on full display of who Jochen Zeitz wanted for customers. This is also exactly why that Jim Farley from Ford from my last video was saying they need to turn an about face, because before these bikes were even put out on the market, before we knew anything about it, I guarantee you, Jim Farley knew about it, and this is why he said what he said, that they need to capture some of the lower priced end of the market and quit trying to tailor all these motorcycles to very wealthy folks, because the whole build less, sell them for more was not working, and it basically drove the company into the ground. And you can see it right here before your eyes with the 2026 model lineup. Now, Artie Stars came in October. This stuff was already set. It was already done. Guarantee you most of these bikes were already built, getting them in the process of being shipped out, the reveals, the big, you know, shooting match and this and that Harley-Davidson does every year with the videos and hyping them up and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's great till they tell you the price. But guys, let me know what you think. Do you feel like this was absolutely the planning of Jochen Zeitz? He loved his CVOs and he wanted to build less motorcycles and sell them for more, which he succeeded in doing, as we can tell right now. But let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think this was a Jochen Zeitz plan, or do you think Artie Stars is going to continue down this path, or do you think we're going to see a complete 180 at Harley-Davidson and they reel all this back in? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But anyhow, guys, that's all I've got for you this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But till next week, guys, you stay safe on the streets, ride smart, dodge those cars. Catch you guys back here next week with a brand new video. Thanks for watching.